Welcome, Aries, to your February 19th weekly reading. This is Golden Leaf Tarot, and we're going to pull some oracle messages for you for the week. I'm going to use the Moonology deck and then a couple of other oracle messages, and then we'll pull some tarot. So, Aries, what is coming in for you this week? I was pulling some energies before the reading, before I started this video, and I was feeling like you are all about your pentacles this week. Everyone is getting this card. Emotions are running high, supermoon. So some situation in your life is causing it to feel amplified. The supermoon is when the moon is the closest to the earth. So you know this, you've probably seen this before, where the moon looks gigantic. And you're like, why does it look so big? It's because it's so close to the earth, and it actually makes people, from an astrology standpoint, it can intensify emotions, especially when it's in full moon. So the next full moon is February 24th. You may want to pay attention to that date, because that could be a day where emotions were running high. There could be an emotional situation at work. Look, a lot of people think work is all just business, and that's not true. We spend so much time at work. But there could be personal situations as well that are causing you to feel that amplified emotion. Let's get a couple of other cards to really anchor this reading. Let's see. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Notice that beautiful purple. You're getting a lot of purple. So purple energy is your aura, your crown chakra. So you want to really think about, what are you allowing into your mind and what are you removing from your mind and your thoughts. That's really what I'm feeling. It will help you heal and strengthen your protective shield around your aura, which can help remove negativity around you. It could be things that you're allowing yourself to think and feel, but it also could be just other people, and like other people in a work situation. Maybe it's like they're negative, they're in a bad mood, there's a lot of pressure. That's why emotions are running high. And so it could be anything at home, work, whatever. But the point is if you can focus, like let's just say you spend time every morning listening to a positive song, listening to music that gets you in a positive state of being, writing down things that you're grateful for, 2 or 3 things every morning. And throughout the day, finding time to really focus on little bitty things that are good in the day, that are positive. Stay in the positive mindset to really avoid this negativity. You might need to release a person or a place or a situation that is causing, negativity in your life, because it says it's time to release negativity. We'll clarify some more with some tarot. But I'm really feeling like you need to protect yourself, because there's high emotion, there's negativity. Again, I just feel like it's about your aura. It's about protecting yourself and really strengthening your aura. You can look up Bach remedies as well. Pluto, the circle of life. Ask your guides to help you through this transition. There are no real endings, only new beginnings. Yeah. So it's like maybe you're releasing something, person, place, or thing, where the emotions were just too high. It was negative, but it's still painful to release, right? And so it's interesting that Pluto came up, because Pluto just moved out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. Pluto only changes signs. It hasn't changed signs since 2008. And so every time Pluto transitions to another sign, things happen to everybody, and they happen worldwide. They happen in societies, like big change. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is about sudden change. And so Pluto is impacting your life right now, is what I'm feeling. And you're like, okay, it's time to release this negativity. I want to take back control over my life. I want to take control over my emotions. And it might mean that you have to end something, release something that is negative, that you perceive as negative. It could be a habit. It could be a way of thinking. It could be a job. It could be a friend group. It could be anything. However this resonates for you, Aries, the point is it's the circle of life. It's part of your process. And it's a good thing, because it leads to a new thing. Every door that closes opens up another one. But I feel like as I was connecting to you in the beginning of the reading, I felt like you are focused on your pentacles. So I really feel like this could be about a job. Yeah, there we go. You're fighting everybody's battles. You weren't feeling, this is your past, so like recent past. Yeah, you've got people that are a little out of balance. We got those cards in reverse. Ooh, I love this card. Yeah, you're in this place where you're trying to get out of a never-ending nightmare and find more balance into your life, and you're ready to do it quickly. Like you're ready to make moves is what I'm hearing, because in the past you have been focusing on handling everybody's battle, playing whack-a-mole, like all these people around you. All these wands right here in the Seven of Wands represent all the people, places, things, or just things that you're trying to fix. And it's like once you knock down one of these, it's like that game whack-a-mole. And once you knock down one of these, 5 more pop up. And you just can't seem to keep up. It's like you're fighting these battles for everybody. And Aries, you're kind of like, I'm tired of this. Because in this past row, you're dealing with people that are... or maybe you were just lacking confidence in your ability to make a decision to move, because the Queen of Wands is about being bold, assertive, confident, taking action, not being afraid of what people think. King of Swords is about being very clear and decisive and just in your decision making and cutting out things that no longer serve you. And in the recent past, you had those in reverse, which tells me maybe you were afraid to let go or afraid to say, hey, I'm no longer doing this. Or it's kind of like throat chakra. Like I'm afraid to tell people that I don't want to be the person that everybody comes to for everything, right? I'm afraid to speak up for myself, King of Swords, and say what I really feel about this. But now I feel like you're moving out of that, because your next row is like you are coming into a more, you're quickly getting out of this energy. You're quickly moving out. And so in your current energies, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. I love this so much because you're like, nah, I'm focusing on me now. Look at this Queen of Pentacles. She is focusing on her pentacle. And all I'm feeling about this is like, look at that garden around her. She is focusing on her financial security. This is what I was feeling when I first connected to your energy. You are quickly, 8 of Wands, quickly releasing things that you have to constantly fight and battle. You're putting up your See, this is like you putting up your boundaries. You're saying no more. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to be this. I'm not going to, I no longer have fear about being assertive and speaking my truth. I'm no longer in this energy. I'm now focusing on my pentacle. I'm quickly moving out of this situation or out of this energy of, you know, doing everybody, like constantly taking care of everybody else and not taking care of Aries. Aries, you are in this Queen of Pentacles where you're focusing on your security, your financial abundance, your garden. You're going to make your garden is beautiful, and it's time for you to focus on your garden. You are beautiful, and this is an achievement in your life because you are finally releasing things that don't serve you, and you're moving quickly. You could be moving homes, you could be moving jobs. You're going to get fast communication because you've finally made up your mind and you're finally focusing on what's right for you right now, and you're setting really clear and healthy boundaries. Now, in the center of your reading, you had this 8 of Wands. So like, I want you to understand, this is the whole theme of your reading. So your whole theme is about fast movement, fast communication, fast change. Often, a lot of people read this card as like traveling, moving to a new job, moving homes. So a lot of this is what this big transformation, in my opinion, this Pluto, you know, this transition. I feel like this 8 of Wands is like what's anchoring your week. It's like you're transitioning. Now, your last row, what's coming towards you and what you may not expect is you got the 9 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and 6 of Pentacles. Now, here's what I want to tell you. I'm reading all these cards together. The 9 of Swords represents a never-ending nightmare of mental anguish. It's like those situations that cause you to not be able to sleep. You wake up in terror. Not terror, but you wake up like, for example, when I have this 9 of Swords energy in my life, I wake up at 2 in the morning and I can't go back to sleep, and I have anxiety and restlessness, that kind of feeling. or it could be about like a painful situation, right? It could be about a relationship, and it's like all you can do is obsess and think and think and think about it, and it's just like won't leave your energy. The reason I don't think this is bad is because you've got the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. What these three cards are telling me all at once is that you are moving out of this never-ending nightmare because you are moving into what fills your cup up and balancing your pentacle energy. This feels like a work situation. Could be about love too, because this is all about love. I feel like you're being given a gift. You're being handed down from Creator. It's like, I'm handing you something. And look, this symbolizes the Eucharist, which is all about protecting your spiritual energy, giving you food for your own soul, for your own well-being. It's like you're taking care of yourself. And when you do that, you feel you're taking care of your cup. And now it's going to be overflowing. It's going to be overflowing. You're going to release this ending nightmare, but you got to get out of this. This is what it was saying earlier. It's time to release negativity. It's those thoughts. It's those never-ending nightmare thoughts that you've got to get out of release and be in a positive emotional state. Fill your cup. Do things with water. Go stand by the water. This full moon energy, I recommend go outside and be by water if you can, because that's what's going to bring balance into your life, justice, harmony. It's gonna really balance out your financial situation, your home situation, and it's really gonna bring in a lot more, a lot less of you doing everything and everybody coming to you and you playing whack-a-mole, and more just equal reciprocity is what I'm feeling. It's like you're tired of that. You're really wanting to get out of that energy. And so it may not come right away next week, but I feel like it's coming. So I want to clarify some cards. Let's clarify this Whack-A-Mole Seven of Wands card. It's my Whack-A-Mole card. Eight of Swords, anxiety. Yeah, you've got anxiety because you're constantly having to deal with all this Whack-A-Mole energy. Like you're like, I can't do it anymore. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. And you shouldn't have to, Aries. Like, there should be reciprocity. So you need to take care of yourself. Queen of Pentacles, stability. Yeah, you were afraid that this situation was making you feel unstable. Look at how stable she is. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles twice, by the way, which tells me you are focusing on your financial stability. This is very important to you right now, Aries. And maybe you're afraid that if you transition out of this situation, it'll hurt your, yeah, here we go. King of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. You're worried that if you make a decision, you won't have any good prospects out there. You won't have any jobs or any other way to make income. Maybe you have to leave a relationship that's financially supporting you. I don't know. Whatever the situation is, you were in the recent past, you've been living in this fear of, and that's what it feels like, or afraid to speak up because you don't know how it's going to affect your pentacle, right? How it's going to affect your financial situation. You're really focusing on your financial stability because maybe it's not just about you, right? Maybe it's just about, your whole family. Maybe you're the breadwinner in your family and you can't do it. All right, so Nine of Wands, you got kindness, Six of Pentacles. So boundaries are kind. That's what I'm hearing from this. Boundaries are kind because it brings balance to you and others. So people will take advantage of your kindness. So don't let them do that. See? This guy, they've taken advantage of his kindness. He's been carrying all those wands. He's finally learning that boundaries are kind. So set healthy boundaries. Say no when you cannot do something. Don't just say yes to everything. That is what is making you feel that lack of stability, because you cannot balance your work and your life and your home and your personal and your family. You can't do it all. You can't do it all. You need balance. And so you need to say no sometimes. All right, so with the Eight of Wands, you've got the Page of Wands. So I feel like you have a potential new job offer coming. And it might be coming in fast, really, really fast, because the Page of Wands can often be, you're curious, looking at new things, new ideas, new creative adventures, it's almost like you have this business idea. Maybe you're thinking about starting your own business. Whatever this is, whatever this represents for you, it's coming in fast with this Eight of Wands, and it's going to be a quick, fast change. And you might get some communication this week about this, like or maybe somebody will come in and, you know, help you with this. So Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. I love it. Aries, this is like the best two queens for me, because you've got a person, Queen of Pentacles, which is all about Capricorn. It's a leadership person, like a leader who is, first of all, it's two queens, right? Boss up energy, but they both have stability and balance. It's like she is stable. She is focusing on herself, on her pentacle, on how to make it grow. She's really kind and empathetic. And then you've got this Queen of Swords, which symbolizes intelligence, independence. You are balanced. Look at those two. You are balanced, and you are holding your swords, and you are clear as day in your mind. Like you're clear cut, like you know what to do. You're like, in this week, you're going to be in a place where you know exactly what to do with your work situation. I feel so calm in this energy, because it's like you're going to take a breath and you're like, okay, I finally can see clearly. I know what to do. I know how to focus my energy. I know what to do. And it's all about focusing on releasing negativity and seeing this closing, this transition, moving into something new as a positive thing. It's about staying in a grateful spirit, because you've got this invention in you right now. You're very innovative and inventive. And this is Aquarius season, which is all about invention. So just be in that energy and let it come. All right. So with the Nine of Swords, you've got the Queen of Wands. So charisma. You are in a place where you have three queens, triple threat, like you, and look at how balanced she is, right? She's got the two. So you're bringing balance into your life from this rocky situation. Look, you had the Queen of Wands in reverse here. So in your outcome for this week, you're moving out of that I'm afraid to say, I'm afraid to take action. You're like, I'm done. I'm taking action. That's really what this is. I'm not afraid to take action now, because I'm done with this never-ending nightmare. This was a blessing in disguise, because it led me to get to a place where I'm ready to take action and move and do something about this. All right. And with the Ace of Cups, you have Temperance. You are healing. Look at that. She is taking all this experience that she has learned and gained in one cup, and she's pouring it into another cup, and you can't really die. Like nothing dies. So what she's doing is she's transforming that and turning it into something that is healing for her. So she is learning, she is healing, she is balancing. Look at that balance. She is being patient, but she is healing. You are healing yourself with water, and she is healing with these two cups. But most importantly, she is alchemizing and transmuting the negative energy into positive for herself. She has got that power now. She has gained the knowledge and the wisdom and the enlightened perspective to be able to say, okay, I have the power to transform this negative situation into positive. I can transform. It's all energy, and you can transform it and alchemize it into whatever you want. So let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, there it is. Page of Cups. I love it. So loyalty. Now the Page of Cups is like, you're curious about what it is that you dream about. But in this deck, it talks about loyalty. So maybe the reason that you have struggled with getting balance in your pentacles, so that could be home life, work life, financial, maybe your financial balance, financial security, is because you have been loyal, right? Some of us are so loyal that we're loyal to a fault, and we hurt ourselves in a way because other people aren't as loyal as we are, right? And this Six of Pentacles is all about reciprocity and being kind and giving in a balanced manner and being fair in how we give and receive energy. And so I can give you some, but I'm going to keep some for myself. Were you too loyal that you gave everything and then left nothing for yourself? So notice how she is focusing on her cup, and she's like, her eyes are closed, and she is standing there, and she's like, okay, it's time for me to be loyal to myself. And once you become loyal to yourself and you heal and you transform this energy, you're going to be in a place where you can much better judge. Notice he's got the scales. He's the judge of where you need to place your pentacles and where you need to keep them for yourself, because you cannot give from an empty cup. You cannot give from an empty cup. You can't give what you don't have. And if everyone is pulling your energies and you have nothing left to give, you can't give, right? You're just giving dry and you're running yourself dry. So Aries, this is how you really transform your energies, is you get into that mindset of invention, release negativity. Know that the emotions will be high, because this is a place where you have been loyal. You're moving out of this never-ending nightmare, and you're bringing balance and kindness into your life, and boundaries. Boundaries are key this week. Boundaries are key. Expect some communication, some fast-moving energies. These are positive. Eight of Wands is a fast-moving energy, but it's a positive energy. And you be in that Queen of Pentacles, like focusing on your pentacle, your cup, your pentacle, your emotions, and your financial situation, and only give what is relevant and necessary, but keep some for yourself. Take care of yourself first. That's what I'm hearing. That's really, really what I feel like this message is, Aries. Okay, it's been wonderful to read for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you on the next one.